This is the discussion for Living Shields Ministry. Leanne, is there anything you want to add before we have Q&A session, or should we just jump right in?
I noticed something as we were speaking on the objectives, and one of them you talked about a 20% growth in awareness, and we really didn't create a baseline for that. So we really measuring that would be functionally impossible, because we know where some of the awareness lies in a variety of organizations and churches, but we don't know where it might be also. So as I made my own notes here, research probably should have covered that already, or created the baseline so that we know where we're beginning at.
Right.
And then I noticed that we actually had a kind of a typo in our objectives also. That objective is input rather than impact, because what we're shooting for is impact.
Okay. Is there any question? Anyone want to ask any questions before I fire away?
Of course.
I'm sorry, I might have missed a bit. When did this come about?
Well, Steve actually created the Shield of Faith in 1993. That was part of the Harvest Christian Church ministry. That was when he left. That was right around the time he left the fire department. And then in 2007 is when he created the Shield, where he went to the position of Harvest and moved to the full-time ministry.
Or merged from that into
not really merged. There are different, it kind of vaporized at Harvest, and it didn't exist there for a while. They have another ministry now that's called Magic, which is for the same target group. But for a few years there wasn't anything like that. And in 2007, Steve created the Shield.
So for the research, what actual research did you conduct? It seemed more like background information in the research section.
Most of it was based on the interviews with Steve, and then looking, really kind of going through not verifying, but looking more closely at the information that he had, because he had a tremendous amount of qualifications and a lot of stuff to really discuss and look at and offer in terms of credibility for the ministry. But again, as I looked at this, the research was probably a bit weak in terms of really creating baselines for what we would judge our evaluations by. Target goals, but we didn't really know where those target goals were.
Okay, good. How do you get people within the community to get involved in this ministry, as in the people that are going to go see the chaplains? It seems like it's a very tough audience, because, I mean, this might be a stereotype, but they're police officers, they're firefighters, they're men, they don't typically want to seek out help. So how do you get them to be a part of the ministry, I guess?
It's a very difficult group to reach. What we've done is in introducing the chaplains, we bring them in the roll call and introduce them individually, so that every time we bring someone on board at the time, we got authorization for another guy this week that we're going to bring on. We'll bring them in and introduce to the people, and then we basically just expect the chaplains to come in our policies and expectations that will give us 8 hours a month. So that 8 hours a month is
the chaplain will give you 8 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
Is right along time, is time going into the radio room, time going into records, time going into investigation, and really just getting to know people, because we are a skeptical group to reach. So what they have to do basically is kind of earn their stripes for authority. And that's what we do. The other half of it is getting to the community and getting the officers to recognize the circumstances of the community, like other circumstances. So the officers were going about their business, and we ended up with two groups that really needed somebody there to share with them to kind of give them some support. Number one was the officers, because they're exposed to these horrible things. And number two are the community members that are also going through these things. They're personally involved. They've lost someone, they've seen tragedy, and it's touched them personally. The officers, they put it in a box, and they put the lid on the box, and the box says, this is tragedy. And they just hold on to that for a long time. Well, the community doesn't do that. The box is open, and they experience it.
Yeah, I was taking, writing down questions as I went along, but I'm really glad that you touched upon the credibility because I would assume as a chaplain, I mean, that takes time to build credibility. So you did a good job touching upon that in the presentation. One thing you talked about Billy Graham, is that, I mean, obviously we all know who Billy Graham is, but is that something that other people that maybe not know Billy Graham, or do you think it's pretty well known throughout all communities and walks?
I think Billy Graham is one of the household names for the most part. Anybody that hears that name will go, oh yeah, that guy is an old preacher. They might just put it in that kind of a perspective that they would recognize. He's been on Hurricane in the last few years, Hurricane Line and all of that.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of exposure, even in his very old age. He's 95, 96 years old now.
Right.
But he still has a lot of exposure. He says something, people listen. The White House listens.
Right.
If he wants to go do a prayer at the White House, they'll let him do that. He can invite himself to a lot of places.
That's good. One of the things is, how will you get people more financial support? How will you get donations? I didn't see that in the programming.
Really, that was a part of the awareness campaign to make people aware of what Living Shield does.
Okay.
That's an awkward place for it, because what you have to do is make them understand and appreciate what Living Shield does, and then get them to have an economic buy-in to that mission. And that was really the difficult portion of it. But I think the largest part would be, number one, take the businesses that have, California Comfort is owned by Christian people, those kinds of businesses, and get them to have a buy-in to what the ministry is and what the ministry can do, and the impact that it can have on the community. And then the churches, to make presentations to the churches. When Steve and I had this conversation, he was skeptical of that because he's done a few presentations to the churches and gets very little return.
Right.
But I think what he doesn't have an appreciation for is the volume that you have to do it to get a return.
Yeah.
It's like the photographer that takes a million photos of the model and he gets 15 codes. That's where the economic value of the support comes from this overwhelming volume of dispatch.
Who are the current donors now?
There are a couple of the donors now. There's probably a list of maybe 15. I don't have their names. Okay. They're small donors. There was actually a business owner that was subsidized for a couple $1,000 a month for a year or two. That liquidated or repriced last year. I sit on this board, so I have some exposure to inside working, and that's why I'm aware of his financial challenges.
For your the evaluation portion, I thought it was. I mean, we've learned. What have we learned about like on Facebook? What does that tell us? Right. Or if they're engaged at all. And then for ongoing evaluations, what would that look like?
I think that's what we were reaching for with the 4 or 5 year increase in growth. Okay. And that would have been something to look at as we continue to see that kind of growth over a period of years. Start off with target of over 5% increase and then 5% ratio.
Good. Any other questions? At least one. Oh yeah, that's right. All right, you guys are off the hook. All right, good job.